Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today you are watching my compost bin. We are at our backyard and guess what? These are pure compost. Last fall, I filled this bin with all the leaves that I got in the front yard from one of our trees. So what happened is, after I filled this with leaves, I added a little bit of soil on top and then planted a lot of vegetables on it. And then we have enjoyed all the vegetable that grows on top of this bin. I grow kale, at least 3 types of kale that I have in here. If I remember, we have Swiss chard as well. And after that, now it's fall again. I am checking the soil on how it is on the bottom of this bin. So let's check this out. You see this? These are all leaves that I collected from last year. So now it's all composted. Look at how rich is the soil. These are pure compost from the leaves. Look at that. So the amount of leaves that I put in this bin is about like a big bin of a garbage can, and I filled it right to the top and then added some soil and plant some vegetables. And after the summer, now it's fall, I get a fresh new bins of fresh compost. So now I am going to empty this bin again and add all the compost in the garden, to my flower garden, to the vegetable garden here in the backyard, and add another bucket or garbage bin of leaves, because right now I have so much leaves in the front yard. We have a big tree right there in the front yard and all the leaves are dropping right now. So what I do every single year, I collected all those leaves. I don't throw it on the compost for the city to collect. Instead, I collect it myself and make my own compost. So every year I don't buy a compost. I have my own compost and it's pure, clean, and look, it's so rich. Look how dark is this. So I am encouraging you to collect your own leaves if you want to have your own compost. You don't need to buy it. All you do is just find a designated bin to do your composting, and make sure it has a lid on it. Or if not, if you don't have a lid on it, what can you do on the summer? Just add some soil on top and you can plant any vegetables that you want on top of it, and then the leaves underneath will just compost all through the time. And then at the end of the season, you will get this. Look at that. Pure compost. So this, look at the scale right here. This is the leftover of the vegetable that I planted in here. So the rest I already have cleaned up. But I'm just so excited to show you the result of my compost from the previous year that I started. This is another idea of composting that I do here in our backyard. So underneath this stepping stone, I have placed a bucket with holes around it and lid, and this is where I place my kitchen scrap. This I make sure that it has a heavy cover on top and make sure it's safe because I don't want to have an uninviting guest to come in here and dig on my compost. So make sure that I make it sure that it is secure and heavy. So now we're going to check what's going on of my compost underneath the steps. Okay. So we're going to open this now and see what's inside here. Oh my goodness! Can you see that? This is filled with kitchen scrap. And look, all the kitchen scraps are gone. And look at the compost here. Look at that. There's so much worms underneath here. But you know what? One thing that I noticed, the only thing that is not being composted is this. What is this? What do you think it is? This is the barcode for an apple or banana. I think this is plastic because no matter how long it is underneath the bin or the compost, it's still the same when I open it. So anyways, look, this is another compost that I have in here. Look at this, how pure is that? You see that white stuff? If you notice, there's a lot of white stuff in there. That's an eggshells, but you see how composted it is. Look at that. This is pure compost. If you notice, my vegetables and my flowers, they look so beautiful because of this compost. So hopefully you can find some compost place in your backyard. It doesn't need to be big, or it doesn't need to be so special or expensive. Find any bucket, put a hole in it. As you see, I have drilled holes all over it. And usually I put a cover on top of it. There's a lid on this bin, but I just removed it recently and just placed this on the top because this is so heavy enough. Nobody can, like, no animals or critters that can open this at all. So this is filled with garbage, this is filled with kitchen scrap. And then when it get composted, I have like at least a quarter or close to half of compost. So I'll just repeat the same process until the ground is frozen. All right, that's all for today. I hope this encouraged you to do your own compost, and bye for now.